Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris with the REM, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get your whole AI team on the same exact page when it comes to your brand. So with that being said, we're just going to hop right into it. Let's go. Alright, boom. So we left off in the last lesson of how to make your brand identity, how to just create your brand identity as the CEO of your business. The CEO now understands, okay, I understand this is what our brand identity is. Now, again, you have to do your best to imagine and envision how if this was a whole building of people, how it would be moving, how people would be communicating. You have to do your best to envision this, right? So now that the CEO understands, okay, this is our brand identity, this is the direction, because the CEO is supposed to be the person who's going to give the guidance to all of the different departments. So now I understand what our brand identity is. Now I understand, what we offer. Now I understand who our audience is. Now I understand all of the different elements that make up our brand. Now I need everybody else to be on the same exact page. So how you do that is tell them. Tell the whole team we're having a town hall meeting. A town hall meeting with everybody must be in attendance in ChatGPT. So how to have a town hall meeting, real quick. So just like we defined it before to the CEO level, once we took all our notes and was like, hey, this is what it is, this is what we consider our brand story, we're going to take that same exact thing. So we said this is the official brand story of Spoon. Here we go. This is the official brand story of the Spoon. This is the brand identity for the Spoon, right? I'm gonna just change it up. This is the official. I'm gonna say official, right? Now, remember, let's say we're talking to the general manager, a general manager role, right? Copy and paste that right in. This is the official brand identity for the Spoon. Right? You're going to do that for every individual role that was assigned by your chief operating officer. It's really that simple. You want to do that for every role that was assigned, because now every role understands the actual strategy that you're trying to implement to your business. They're understanding that goes all the way down the chain for every individual role. That goes from the general manager, let's say restaurant executive, is this executive role? This one was the operating officer. Chief Operating Officer. Spelled wrong. Right? I'm gonna just delete that one because we did that twice. So now again, this is the general manager, right? So now that we've told the general manager, which is this chat, we've told, again, you have to envision this. You're talking to the actual general manager. As the CEO, now you just walked up to the general manager. It's like, hey, this is our brand identity. All right? Got it? Got it. It's replying back, thank you for sharing the official brand identity. Like, got it? Got it. You want to do that for every role, from your social media manager to your email marketing manager. And that's a good role. Let's do a marketing manager, right? That's a great role, better than the general manager, right? So let's say we're going to assign one more role and show you exactly how to do the same exact things to let them know this is our brand identity. Even though we didn't build it out all the way, but this is our brand identity. I think you can see where we're going here, right? I'm trying to keep it, for the sake of time, trying to keep it simple, right? So we're going to create a new chat. And if you want a quick tip on not having to type this over and over again, just grab from one of the other ones, right? And that's kind of why I built it out the way I did. I'm the CEO of the Spoon Restaurant. In this chat, I will need you to reply as the general man. This was the general manager of the restaurant. Now I want to do a marketing manager. All right. Better yet, let's go back. Because I need to see what roles, don't make up your own roles. What roles were on the actual operating officer's thing? I know marketing is somewhere here. It has to be. Marketing manager is number 7. We want to create this role. So again, don't make up roles because your operating officer already told you what roles need to be made, and they should already be listed on the side already. You should have did this in a couple lessons back, but we're doing it now. We didn't save it back then because we're trying to save time. We're trying to just get the general idea. So I'm just changed from general manager to marketing manager. And not marketing manager, marketing manager. Boom. Of course, I'd be happy to help you as a marketing manager, right? Now the marketing manager is like, okay, what am I, again, just imagine yourself as the marketing manager. Like, okay, what am I marketing? What is this business about? What am I trying to do? Like, market what? Market what? What's the colors? How am I know what to market if you don't, I need direction. Okay, CEO, step in the CEO role. Like, hey, okay, you need direction? Well, here's the brand guideline, right? And let me grab the one I put for the general manager. Boom. You're doing this for every individual role. Thank you for sharing the brand guideline. Right? Now, it's gonna start to spit out its own initiatives or its own objectives inside, because it understands I'm the marketing manager. Now that I have this brand identity, we need to figure out a strategy. We need to figure out a marketing strategy. We need to figure out a way to communicate this to our audience or to whoever, to our audience, the audience we define. And again, we kind of only touched on the tagline and the brand values. But again, when you fill it out all the way with all the different, like, your audience, things like that, then the marketing manager is going to have so much more information to go off of. So again, now it's going to say, thank you for sharing your brand identity at Spoon Restaurant and the tagline, your table, your canvas, your story. This provides a great foundation for our marketing efforts to effectively promote and create cohesive marketing strategy. We can focus on the following areas, right? Your digital presence, right? Need a website, social media marketing, online reviews, right? Content marketing, influencer partnerships, all of these different things. You don't necessarily have to worry about them right now. But if you were, for the purpose of this lesson, you want to go in and let the actual role, again, we assign a chat for each individual role. You want to let the role know what your brand identity is. Point blank, period. You want to let that role, that quote unquote person, that quote unquote AI person, know what the role or the identity of your brand is. That identity was established by the CEO. Just give you a review. That identity was established by the CEO. The CEO was able to roll this out to everybody on the team, everybody in the organization. He's essentially rolling out, this is our brand identity. Where did the CEO get all of these roles from as far as who he's talking to? The chief operating officer. You ask the chief operating officer, like, hey, I'm building this type of business. What are the necessary roles to do this type of business? The chief operating officer will tell you all of the roles. You create all of those roles in the chats, individual chats. You say, hey, I'm the CEO. This is who you are. Act as this for this chat. Boom. so on and so forth. Again, now that everybody's there, now that everybody's in the building, everybody's in the room, now as the CEO is like, hey, this is the brand identity, everybody, here it is. This is the official brand identity. Oh, perfect. Everybody's on the same page. So now you can start to go further along down the line. So that being said, so boom, there it is. It's really that simple. Where we're starting to, again, you're starting to see the foundation building. Like we set the if you want to say the stakes in the ground. We're setting the stakes in the ground. We're starting to clear out the foundation. But at the end of the day, set the foundation as far as your brand identity. Super duper important. I can't emphasize that enough. This even takes me back before ChatGPT was like, again, when working for any production house, especially a new production house, they usually give you a brand guideline to get you started. So okay, these are our brand colors, these are our fonts, these are all of our different elements that we use to create content for our brand, and that will be for the marketing team or so on and so forth. We're going to get further and further down the line where that part makes sense to you on the creative side, but on the executive side, on the business owner side, on the CEO side, this is how you approach that. This is how you approach all the individual roles that you might not be an expert in. You might not be an expert in the actual operations and management. Or if you do have a restaurant, if you already have a restaurant, you might not be the expert in the marketing or the expert in the this or the that. So again, you're going to have to figure out where you can lean on AI to help you as a crutch for the time being. So that's essentially what we're doing here. We're allowing AI to understand its role in each individual chat, understand its role within the business, and then okay, I need you to communicate the same exact way, understanding our brand identity. I need you to communicate effectively that aligns with the same way the marketing team is communicating, or the same way the managers are communicating. I need it all to be cohesive. And again, that's how you communicate across teams, by establishing a brand identity or a guideline or stuff like that, where it keeps everybody consistent. And I use the term brand guideline because on the design aspect, it's called a brand guideline because those are the guidelines in which we can create. We can't go outside of these bounds, and that's kind of what you want to do here. Like, your target audience isn't everybody. Your target audience is a certain demographic or a certain type of people, and you want to find the elements that attract that audience. So again, that's just an example, but I think y'all get it. So with that being said, hopefully you found some value in this, and I will see you all in the next lesson. Later, y'all. Peace.